Hi, my name is Dwayne Williams. I help teachers increase engagement among students of color by creating models that are culturally relevant. If you are like most teachers, you have heard of culturally responsive practices, but have no idea what these models are or how they should look in the classroom. In this video, I shared exactly what teachers must do to create models that are culturally relevant. I hope you enjoy the presentation.
It is my honor to welcome Dwayne Williams.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
By show of hands, how many of you have had people in your life who inspired you to create change? Anyone? In order to increase engagement among students of color, you must begin with your culture.
We're gonna get funky. Everybody got their hands.
All right, give him a hand. Give him a hand. Come on, y'all.
I think the one thing that I got out of it was getting the students up and moving and not necessarily doing what we feel is best, but really like zoning in on their culture and really kind of playing music that they respond well to and getting them up and moving and having them have that ability to talk with their partners rather than just sitting there listening to the traditional way of teaching.
And movement is very interesting in that this cultural value does not suggest just moving your body or walking or moving around. But students who embrace movement have a rhythmic worldview toward life. They may walk in a rhythmic fashion. They may talk rhythmically. They may interact rhythmically. They may require and embrace music to engage at a high level.
And I was just curious today, after some of the presentations I sat through, to figure out what I, as a band director, could do to incorporate more of the hip-hop music into my program here at Plano High School. I have African-American students in my program, and so often I hear things such as, I wish we could do some of this music, or wouldn't it be awesome if we could do this at football games? And I always feel very limited when I'm looking for actual literature to put into the hands of the students. So one of the things I really enjoyed getting to ask questions about today was, how do I go about finding new resources to help me find that style of music for my students so that we can engage them with music in an actual performance setting for students of all cultures.
Orality is prevalent in African American churches. It's prevalent in hip hop music. It's prevalent in jazz, this call, response, interaction. And that many students who embrace orality, they may not wait to raise their hand to respond to instruction. They might become engaged and respond immediately.
I thought the presentation was excellent, and it provided some insightful information for teachers that work with a group of students who are culturally diverse.
I worked with a school district, and there was a young African American student, very engaged. I mean, she would run into the classroom, she was excited. And during instructional time, instead of waiting to raise her hand, she would blurt out the response. In response, the team wanted me to help them create a behavioral intervention plan to stop her blurt out behaviors. They created the plan, and they reduced this young girl's engagement. She didn't respond. And then they wanted to create another plan to increase her engagement.
During the seminar, we learned a lot about being culturally responsive for our students. We come from a very diverse population of students, so I definitely learned some key concepts to make sure that the kids are engaged and learning and how to take their culture into consideration when planning lessons and picking activities. So it was definitely good to see about, making sure that the students are grouped appropriately and that culture is at the forefront of education so that kids are actually able to learn.
So what is going on with this B? Someone did this. What does this mean? What was that? Variation. Variability. Variation, animation, entertainment. What I want to leave you all with is this. If you struggle to increase engagement among culturally diverse learners, begin with their culture. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found the content helpful and engaging. In this session, we talked about culturally responsive practices and increasing engagement among students of color. If you have any questions surrounding this video, you may reach me at my website at tier1education.com. Thank you so much.